Hey y'all, this is Jamie from Goat Locker Racing. I know y'all are used to seeing videos from Pat doing 500 wardrobe changes and all that stuff, but I gotta tell you, it's just too hot for all that
bullshit.
So we're not gonna do that today. What I thought we'd do is do a rig breakdown, kind of show you the equipment that Goat Locker Racing uses. Both Pat and I race pretty similar rigs. Over time, they've definitely differed a little bit, but I'll take you in and I'll show you what mine looks like and talk about the equipment I use and some of what Pat uses as well. And maybe give you guys some ideas for what you want to do for your rigs. So come with me and we'll go take a look at Goat Locker Racing Southern Headquarters War Room looks like. And if you guys have any questions later, we'll be sure to answer them. All right, let's take a walk inside the room here. And we'll take a look at the rig and give you a rundown of it. This rig, the base of this rig is an 80/20 aluminum profile. It came from Track Time Entertainment. If you'd be interested in looking them up, you can find them on Facebook. I don't think they've got a website or anything, but the best way to contact them is through Facebook at Track Time Entertainment. Both Pat and I run the same wheelbase. It's the Sim Experience AccuForce Pro V2. And we also both run the Derek Spears Designs switch panels that mount to both sides of the wheel. Very sturdy, and they work flawlessly. The DDU is from Simline. They are a Polish company, top of the line customer service for sim racing companies. They can't be beat. Great to work with. Have no qualms whatsoever of dealing with a company that's over in Poland when they treat their customers the way they do. Fantastic to work with. I am running the Fanatec V3 pedals. Pat actually runs the Highskonveld, or I'm not sure how you say it. He has the Ultimate Plus. I haven't felt the need to upgrade those yet, so I still stick with the Fanatecs, which work just fine for me. We do both run triple monitor setups. Actually, Pat runs a fourth. I have the mount for a fourth, but having an issue getting my fourth monitor up there right now, so I've got to get that worked out. My monitors are AOC 32-inch curved monitors, and they are mounted using the SimLab Vario mounts that they've come out with. I'll show them to you right here. With these things, you can make fine-tune adjustments to get your triple monitors lined up perfectly without a bunch of gaps. Works great. They're level. They're, like I said, very small gaps. Some things you can't help because the bezels themselves are not always necessarily straight, so you will always have a little bit of a gap, but it's very unnoticeable for sure. All right, to add a little feel to the car when I'm driving, I use these Aura transducers. They're actually really mainly used for cinematic effects. I guess some people mount them into their couches, whatever, and they'll get enhanced bass features when watching movies, but they work great for sim rigs as well. I've got two of them mounted here on the back. There's another two under these orange plates here under my pedals, one on each side of my pedals. There's two more of those transducers mounted there, so I have feel from all four corners of the car. They are being driven by these two Pyle PFA 300 amplifiers, which are being fed from the soundboard on the motherboard of the computer. I also have this external sound card that I use, and that provides my input for my headphones or output. All right, and there's the PC, which is nothing real fancy. It is running a 3080 Ti for those that care about that kind of stuff. A bunch of fans trying to keep it cool, but it still gets really hot in here. So I have my secret weapon that I've just added, and that is this portable AC unit, which keeps this room very cool now when I'm racing. All right, the last thing I want to show you before I head back outside. Most of what we do at GLR is running NASCAR stuff, but when the Daytona 24 Hours comes around, we do go road racing, and I switched to this wheel, which is a replica of the C7R Corvette. They used to run GT series. Hadn't done that for a couple years now, but they are back. The Corvette is back in GT3 now for this upcoming year. But anyways, both Pat and I have C7 Corvettes, so when I saw this at Simline, I knew I had to have it. So again, another great product from Simline. Looked them up. I believe their website is simline.eu. Great people to work with. So again, they are from Poland, but have no issues at all dealing with them, and you can trust them. All right, well, that is my rig. Oh, I guess I didn't talk about my seat here. So my seat is an actual Sparco Circuit 2 seat. Would be able to put into a real race car. It's probably got a couple years left on its life. Race car seats do expire, so if you would think that you might be interested in going with an actual seat for your rig, I would definitely recommend you check the classifieds in your area. People will be selling their seats all the time because they do expire. I believe it's 5 years. And you can get them cheaper because it don't matter to you whether they're expired or not. Nothing wrong with the seat, just can't be raced. So save yourself a little money, check those classify ads. Unfortunately for me, I was not able to find one to fit a bigger person, and that's what's great about the Circuit 2 seat, is it is a little wider than most race seats and fits me comfortably, especially when I'm in the seat for long hours when we're doing endurance racing. But that is my rig, so if you guys have any questions, hit it up in the comment section and we'll answer them. And hopefully you guys found that rundown informative. Like I said, maybe give you some ideas of what you would like to do with your rig in the future. And again, as always, thank you for supporting Goat Locker Racing, and be sure to support our sponsors as well, Jam Printing and Promotions. I'm wearing a shirt for Cruising Classics right now out of Columbus, Ohio. If you're in need of a pretty cool classic ride or a hot rod, definitely check them out and they'll hook you up. And also don't want to forget our Veterans for Life Foundation partnership. They've really come on board with Goat Locker Racing and taken it by storm. So be sure to support all those sponsors that support us. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and leave any comments for any questions you have. Thanks.
Yeah.